Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So, late night recording for you folks, squeaky chair, normal situation. So what I want to start really addressing, okay, now we're getting somewhere, we know the governance is coming back, and I really want to get your focus now turned to the utility side of things. Now, a lot of people are obsessed with burning, and burning is a big part of what we're doing because it's the simple and the most simplest of simple reasons, okay? We're limited on our total supply via our market cap. So if we wanted to hit $1 a coin, we definitely would need to reduce the coins by a serious amount. In fact, they'd need to be below at least $250 billion coins, so to speak, to have a good shot of it. Now, Shiba Inu coin have been burning for a long time, and there's been many projects that have come and gone, risen and fallen, captured a lot of money in the market and shot off. Now, what are good examples of this? Shiba Burn token is a great example of this, and I myself have been around during those times and following that situation of how they just came on scene, they were really popular, and all of a sudden, boom, you have a huge issue. And the issue is, right, with any project like that is you need utility, okay? Because without utility, things are doomed to fail. You just end up like every other cryptocurrency coin that rises and falls. Eventually you lose steam, eventually you lose new buyers, and a lot of people will tell you, and then if you Google it, you'll likely get the same response that any other person would. And there's no proof, there's no scientific proof, there's no evidence to show that burning coins makes the price go up. Now, with the amount that's been burned over the past few weeks, as you know, we're now seeing a price decrease. Why is that? It's strange, right? We must be losing people from the LUNACLASSIC community, and they must be going off into other projects. Why are they doing this? Because we're in a stagnation period. Because we're in a period of respite, rest, recovery, and we're patching our wounds. We are taking our pills, and we're ready to go, and we're just waiting for the correct date, which is the 26th, and that is 6 days as of tomorrow, okay? Now, 7 days today, 6 days as of tomorrow. 6 days? Yeah, 6 days. So you can see we're getting really close. So it's strange to see the price dumping right now, and it's really not healthy, and it just kind of backs up that theory, doesn't it? That burning coins maybe isn't the right answer right now, and what we need, and I've always pushed on this, is utility. What brings a lot of utility to the blockchain? Staking, because it's a proof of stake blockchain, and that is just, it's probably one of the biggest catalysts in the system. When it gets going again, none of us know what's going to happen. Not one person could tell you what is going to happen when that gets switched back on. We don't know if there's any malicious actors in play, and we're just assuming that, and it's always good to heed others' warnings and learn from others' mistakes. And what can we learn from Duquan's mistakes? Don't assume everything's okay because good things are happening around you. You need to go in, you need to look at the fine details, and you actually need to look at these things. And he admits this today in his Coinage interview. I think it's still part of the first episode, but an extended episode. I'm unsure at this point. But we're seeing him admit to all of his flaws, his defeats, where he went wrong. But what I don't like right now is the fact that 500 million coins got burned, and this has happened. And I'm still part of the whole burning is part of the problem. It's part of fixing the problem. It's part of the solution, right? But it's not going to be that thing that drives it. And Zardar has explained this pretty well, that at the end of it all, if you bring enough utility to the blockchain, there won't be enough coins to go around. And if you look at Shiba Inu coin, right? they've done really well for themselves as to where they've got, and they've got there off of probably one of the most dictatorship styled governance I've ever seen. And it is heavily manipulated by whale holders, and for every pump there's a whale that sells a big bag of coins out, harvests the pump, and majority of the time you're just getting like slim pickings, because the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. And these people are playing with such big risk that it doesn't become a risk. It just becomes, they can actually just go, right, I'm selling, I don't know, 20 billion coins today. I'm going to watch the price dump and I'm going to buy my 20 billion coins back and make a load of profit. And it's just, anybody who thinks that's not happening with Shiba Inu, it totally is. I mean, I was heavily invested in it for quite some time, and it's just a heavily manipulated cryptocurrency, and it's heavily, well, it's not now, is it? It seems to be dying out now that all of these people want to get involved with LUNACLASSIC all of a sudden, and it's just horrible to see anyone who wants to take liquidity from this blockchain. It's just not nice. We're already wounded, we're already down, and you're pretty much just scooping up money flow that's there, or you've found a way to capture the market. And this is what I'm looking at that Shiba Inu burn token pretty much did. That's what they did. They captured a market, same as Bigger Entertainment, captured a huge market and then just jogged on. Said, well, we've done our job, we're finished now, see you later. And Save the Moon themselves have already come on scene and just, they're gone. As far as I'm aware, they've gone. Not heard one bit of contact from them. And it's just sad to see that. And if anybody thinks that we are untouchable, we are so vulnerable right now, you wouldn't even understand. We're like a kid, okay, walking on his own in the 1980s down the high street. And there's a van that could pull up at any time and offer us some candy to get in, and we're going to take it. It's as simple as that. And we need to be super cautious. And this is why I've always tracked this wallet, because today, if you don't know this wallet sold around 16 billion coins, and now is buying up coins again. And it just goes to show, doesn't it? People are there to cash in on us, and we need to ensure we figure out what's going on. They're doing the same with USTC, buying a lot of this up, and this is more than 10% of the actual supply that's out there. This is around 40% of the actual supply that's out there. And I don't even know what the anchor supply is, but I can guarantee you that's a considerable amount of the anchor supply as well. And it's just like, why are we only seeing this on the Binance system? Why are we not seeing other users on other exchanges doing this? Like on Kraken, the fees are reasonably cheap on there to buy coins. And I know Binance has free swapping fees and everything like that, but so much unanswered, so many questions. Would love to have an AMA with CZ and just get down to earth with him, ask him these questions, get the answers. I'm sure he'd be happy to answer him. That's the joke. But at the same time, it's like they can't not be seeing this. So folks, it's really important that we do figure out what's going on with this wallet, but at the same time, it's just Binance need to address it. There's no other way around this at the moment. And as to the utility on chain, folks, we've got so much utility on the chain, but they're all waiting for staking. Each validator has its own individual community, and whatever they were doing before the crash was working. So we hope to see as many of these people get back to it as we can, and we hope to see USTC get restored, which is going to be super hard, because on the holder side of things for USTC, folks, right? The top 100 holders own this much of a circulating supply that's heavily controlled. It's just, tread carefully if you're invested in this, and it's not financial advice ever, and I'm not telling you what to do, but what I'm saying is tread carefully in coins like this, and tread in all cryptocurrency coins. You should tread very carefully, read the contracts, understand what you're involved in, and ensure that you can actually sell out of your bag when you want to sell out of your bag and stuff like that. I have friends that have lost so much money to coins that have forked with airdrops and all sorts of different things, and it's not good for the crypto space to be pretty much pushing these kind of things along. at the end of it. Zardar's explained this best. USTC is like one big debt. So yeah, folks, that's all I've got for you for now, because Vegas is calling me. So stay safe out there. It's not financial advice, and beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me, and we'll catch you in the next one.